What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is, bringing you another episode of What Would Jaystar Do, finally, and bringing you a few updates, okay? So let's get started. Due to the seriousness of this email, I'm going to keep the name private. I will say it's a young lady from Tallahassee, Florida, and the email goes like this. Hey, Jay, this is kind of a long story, so I'm going to try to shorten it, which she failed because this shit is like 8 paragraphs long. Anyways, I'm 27. I have a male cousin that is 25. Me and him have not been always close due to the fact that we live in 2 different states. However, all that changed when we both went to college. I went to FSU, I'm guessing that's Florida State University, in Tallahassee, and he went to UF, University of Florida in Gainesville. These 2 schools are not that far away from one another, so he would always come up to see me and the rest of the fam here. A little background. He grew up in somewhat of a holiness church and was always in and out of church throughout the week. He has a very close relationship with his mom, so one Sunday morning, he was about 15, he went to his mom and told her he was confused about his sexuality and that he didn't know why, but he thought that he may be attracted to guys. Can you say bad idea? He knew that she would not be pleased, but at least thought that based on their relationship that she would never do what she did next. She flipped out. She called his grandmother and preacher grandfather all the way in Georgia. Ugh. The fuck? They could not catch a plane, so they had their daughter take off work to drive them to Texas. When they got there, they took him straight to the altar and made him tell the whole congregation what he told his mom in confidence. That's fucked up. That's like ultimate betrayal. She will not be getting the Mother of the Year award anytime soon. They prayed, dumped holy water and oil on him to try to change his mind. He didn't even say he was gay. He just said that he was confused and didn't know anything yet. Needless to say, he ran out of the church crying to a family friend's house, but later returned home. He never brought up the issue of possibly being gay again in fear that he would get reprimanded again. So after he graduated high school and came to school in Florida, he continued to hide his feelings even all the way until now, where he lives in Tallahassee. Lately, he has been becoming distant and saying really depressing things. I really want my cousin to be happy, to live his life whether he is gay or straight. After how he has been acting for the past couple of months, I really am afraid that he may try to end his life. I can't tell anyone in my family because they will probably go back and tell his mom so she can handle it. That's smart. So, my question is, what can I do to prevent him from possibly ending his life? What can I say to him to let him know that if he is gay, that it's okay, and help him deal with the fact that his parents may disown him? Okay, so if I was you, what I would do, honestly, let's be honest, there's not really much you can do besides obviously give your cousin support. Because you just can't babysit him. You can't sleep with him 24/7. You can't be with him 24/7. You can't go to work with him. You can't go to school with him. You can't do a lot of things. Like I said, the only thing you could do is be there for him. If he changes the subject on you and, tries to brush you off and your support and this and that, I go through this all the time, whether it's with family, friends, love interests, where you try to get through to people and, they just shut down and they don't tell you what it is that you want to know, and they don't let you help because they feel like you can't help. They feel like they are helpless. So, what I do in that situation, I literally sit them the fuck down. So, and just let them know, like, yo, listen to me. Like, let them know how important it is for you that they let you help them. Let them know that that it's therapeutic for you, that you're not just trying to look out for them. Tell them, how much it means to you. Because sometimes when people are so traumatized, from being teased, bullied, whatever the case may be, they shut down to the point where they don't feel positive about anything about themselves. So no matter what you tell them, no matter what you say, do, they're not going to be able to see it. But if you flip it on them and say, like, it's important to you that they listen to you. It's important to you that you let them help. It's important to you, whatever it is, then, sometimes they're able to reason and, take themselves out. Like, I don't give a fuck about me, but, there's no reason why I should make her pay or him pay, and let me listen and let me deal with it, and, and let them be there for me. And they won't even know it, but by doing that, they may save their own life, because they're finally taking themselves out of such of a negative aura. And you win because you did what you wanted to do all along. So like I said, just be there as much as you can. Let him know, sit him down. But really sit him down and try to get through his head. Like, he tries to brush you off, just be like, listen, motherfucker. And apart from that, try to reiterate, how close you two are. His mom and his grandparents and his father and the whole church, look down on him for being who he is, basically. But let him know, all these people, they turned on you, but you know what? You got me. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that is willing to go to war with you. And you know what? It may be just me and you, but you know what? I got your back more than all those motherfuckers do. And I will fight as hard as I have to fight with you. And I will, that lets him know that he's not alone. So I hope that I helped. I did the best that I could. That's how I would handle it, and that's how I have handled it. I hope everything turns out well. May God bless him, God bless you, and one love.